Oh gee, girls. Sorry if my videos aren't the greatest. I'm just using my phone. I don't have anything fancy. I'm not a tech person. I'm new to this whole thing. So, probably going to be uncut, unedited, all that good stuff. Old school, old lady, doing what she can do. They about got me empty. There's Miss Rebel in Georgia. They are their own girls. They definitely have personalities. Honestly, I'm not sure which one's which now because they both just went through a molt. Rebel's usually more friendly with me, but Georgia seems to be. So, I've had these girls going on 4 years. They're still laying. They let me love on them. Rebel usually lets me hold her. But, like I said, since they've gone through a molt, their feathers have changed. And I'm not sure which one's which. Because since I did the new pins, I had to move my pins, which I showed the other day. The hurry up and get together before winter pins. It's cold outside. Sorry, I'm sniffling. And I recently had the privacy fence put in once I bought this property when the papers were signed. And I wasn't really didn't have any intentions or plans of building pins and coops back here, but I used the back of the privacy fence. It saved me time and materials. And I moved them back to this part of the property because I hatched out about 50 chicks. Oh, they found my bucket. With intent on selling them because when I went to go buy some at the big box stores to up my flock, because like I said, I've had these girls go on 4 years and I knew I needed to. Nobody bought the chicks. Nobody wanted to buy them. I guess they'd already bought the big box stores out. That one might be Rebel. And when they weren't quite to laying age yet, I had singled out 10 of them that I planned on keeping to add to my flock. Spent a lot of time with them. They were lovey. I had one that would just come up and sit in my lap and let me hug her and pet her. I had several of them, actually. I had one with feathers that was Henrietta's baby. Had feathers on her feet. And I had about 5 of the Orpingtons and 2 of the Sussex, which came from Henrietta in Georgia, that I had tame. They would come up and sit on my lap and let me pet them. They'd come see me. I had one that would hang out on my shoulder all the time. There was about 10 altogether that I'd worked with and that would let me love on them. And they would go up to people. Well, they disappeared. So I've had about 10 chickens stolen. And I used to have a little old man that lived across the street from me. He was wonderful, and he got to where he had to go to a nursing home. And some people, I guess, that owned the place, it's a little trailer, they turned it into an Airbnb, and I absolutely hate it. I have people that come in my yard. I came on my little greenhouse one day, had people in my yard, scared the hell out of me, wanting to see my chickens, wanting to see my pigs, and I was thankful they didn't know I had rabbits. There's one of the girls. Are you coming to see what they're doing? Yeah. So, I moved these pins to the back. Like I said, because I had about 10 chickens that come up missing. I know it wasn't an animal. I do not have a big predator issue here. I think rain may help with a lot of that. And if it was a predator, there would have been signs. There would have been some kind of struggle. There would have been, I had probably 10, 15 roosters at the time that were doing a really good job. There would have been signs of a struggle. But I think it was my friendlies and somebody went up to them. And of course, they were loveys and they just picked them up and loaded them and took off. And I actually have a friend that lives about 45 minutes away from me. She'd said that she'd had about 10, 15 of her chickens come up missing out of the coop with no signs of struggle either. Plus her waterers, they're about 50 bucks a piece, ended up missing too, so she knows it wasn't a predator because they don't happen to take the watering cans or water, whatever you call them, with them. So that's why I kind of got into a hurry, and like I said, there's Rain. She's always hanging out. Well, I moved everything back in the back, so that's why things are a mess. And I'm not gonna lie, when it gets colder and gloomy and overcast like it is today, I don't like being outside. I have that seasonal depression. But when it's spring and summer, you better believe it, I gotta get them. I'm working on this laying box. I've got 2 more I want to stack on top. That is actually a fake egg in there. I thought it was a real one the other day. I did have straw in there, but they've kicked it all out. They're laying in this little barn. They are laying. Oh my, I'm going to have to go get my basket. As you can tell, I didn't paint the inside. I've had this for a few years, paid way too much for it. Fell apart real quick, so I've been fixing it. Yeah, I'm going to have to go get my egg basket, because I'm not going to be able to carry all those. But, yeah, you're a rebel. As you let me love on you. Georgia usually runs away. But, I forgot what I was saying. Like I said, this will be uncut, raw. I'm not a tech person. I'm just using my phone. I don't have a GoPro. I don't have a drone. I don't have special cameras. Yada, yada, yada. It's just me videoing. So if I do get subscribers and I do get people that watch and good stuff like that, don't expect anything fancy. And bunnies are waiting on me. I gotta go get their food because I just got the chicken food. I'm gonna try to get them some scratch stuff for this winter. I know corn's good for them to help keep them warm, but chicken needs some scratch and some oatmeal. And like I said, I just got my cans. I kind of just got my little area. I used to use these buckets and carry it out from the house, but I just got these cans and they're wonderful. I feel weird not carrying. I've got some bigger buckets that I was carrying around. And I feel weird not carrying them around. Here's my rabbit pellets. I need to get them some alfalfa hay or something too. I was feeding them this spring and summer. Their pellets along with, I have some blueberry bushes growing and I grew some strawberries. So I was giving them blackberry leaves and stems with the strawberry leaves and they loved it. And I think I have a few strawberries left. Buddies. You guys need some water too. I do have 2 hoses set up. I only got one right now because I have one that goes to the pigs and one that goes this way. But I've only set up one because of the cold and they'll freeze. So I've been kind of filling up jugs of water, bringing over here to the rabbits. And I'll probably make some things hard on me. It's alright if I drop some because then the chickens always pick it up. Rabbits are not permanently going to be in here with the chickens. But they are for the winter. Like I said, Roger needs some more water too. I did a lot real fast with the animals. My friend that I was talking about earlier that had her chicken stolen, she really gave me some good deals. All you guys are out of water. On, I hope I dropped that ring. I can't. I've already lost one. On some